I'm going to show you how to daily service your PR series machine, whether it's a brother or baby lock, 1, 6, or 10 needle. Really doesn't matter too much. They're all generally the same on the daily maintenance part. You want to get a few tools. You're going to get an oiler pen. You're also going to have a crooked or Allen wrench screwdriver. This is for needle changing your needles. A crooked screwdriver. And that crooked screwdriver is going to be able to take off your needle plate, and then also you're going to get some blow off. And you just want to be careful when using this. I'm going to show you how to properly use that. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your crooked screwdriver, and you're going to take out the 2 back screws, the large screws that are in your needle plate. And in those, once you turn it a couple of times, you should be able to then work it out, the screw with your finger. Now, while I'm doing this, you'll notice there's a little tiny screw that's about midway. You want to leave that one alone, and you'll see why when we take the needle plate off. But again, you're just taking off these 2 screws in the back. Once you take those off, the next thing I do is open up the bobbin cover, and I'm going to take your bobbin case with your bobbin out and put it off to the side. Then you're going to take off your needle plate, and there's also a plastic spacer that some machines have on, not all, but the newer machines do. And we're going to put those to the side. And at this point, the first thing I want to do is take a brush maybe and just brush away all the thread that you'll see in there. Another way to do it is to take your air and just blow it. But if you're going to use the air, be very careful. You just want to make sure you hold it upright. Don't hold it this way, hold it upright. And then you also want to blow from left to right. Don't blow it back. So if you'll just kind of blow it that way to get the thread out, and maybe go to the other side, blow it the other side. You want to take your oiler pen. Now you can actually over oil this machine, so don't feel like you have to put a lot of oil on there. And when it comes to doing the oiling part of it, you want to do it every 8 hours of service. The machine will tell you when you turn it on to do it every single day. It's not necessary, but every 8 hours of service usually will be enough. And the first thing you want to do is just put a drop right there on the hook. You're also going to put a drop back here behind this cover. And then the next thing you want to do is you just want to go down and put a drop on each needle bar on top of this pad. If you'll just go right down the machine, you could do that. Now you notice these 2 come down, but these don't. And how those release is if you'll go into your automatic needle threader, you'll just actually hit button 3, it will move the machine down. Now it's released this. And just go down, and it releases 2 at a time, so usually I'll do 1, 3, and 5. And release that. Now the next thing you want to do, and this is really kind of the last thing, now this is for a 6 or a 10 needle. The Persona, you don't have to do this because the machine doesn't move the head. But you just want to put oil right there in that reservoir on this side, then move it all the way down, and then put oil right there. The last thing you want to do is then put your needle plate back on, and you'll first put that plastic spacer piece, if you have one. Again, not all machines, the older machines don't have it, the newer ones do. But you'll place that back on. This piece goes right around that plastic piece, and then you're just going to put the needle plate back on too as well. Now, it should sit flush on there. If it doesn't sit flush on there, make sure it does before you put the needle screws back in. And that is how you do your daily maintenance of your PR series machine.